Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, this is Geebz here, your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge. I cannot believe it's been well over a year since I've done a track on this channel, for this channel, of Avenged Sevenfold. And apparently, they have a brand new video out. And I do count on you guys to kind of send me up flares on when bands or artists have new music out, because I've always got my head way deep in lists and stuff, both on Patreon and here. And every now and then it's really fun to get just like something brand new to wrap my ears around and see where, especially bands that have been around for a while, that are legacy sounds to our soundtracks of life. And I'm sure Avenged Sevenfold is one of them for many, many of you. All right, guys, you know where all the links are for the support. Let's do this. This is Avenged Sevenfold, and the video and the song is called Nobody. All right. What a complete trip. I mean, everything, I'm completely set in a whole different space because of the instrumentation of the track. Does not sound as, you know, I would recall the last Avenged 7 power metal rock oriented in the sound aspect of it. You know, that grindy kind of chainsaw-y kind of guitar vibe that they've got going there is completely different, completely unique. And they have that hybrid things that are going on with synths. We can hear some pads and stuff happening. But even at the very opening, where it was that, I'm just going, okay, is that the hi-hat? Is that the hi-hat? Wait a second, are they infusing also drum programming, you know, trap-style drum programming on top of what is being done? It looks like we are really in the season of metal where all limits are being pushed, and the sound of that gritty guitar thing is a complete trip. Musically, there was something that happened there, I believe that was the hook, where it kind of gave us a little bit of a dissonance because the vocal kind of let us, the whole thing seems excuse me, seems really dark and heavy, obviously, and then the video is really good, so I was a little kind of into it. But there's a part of it where it has us in this dark kind of minor chord vibe, but then the melody lifted just for a second into kind of this major movement and then brought us back down. It's a trip. There's a lot of things going on there. I mean, that arpeggiation with the guitar and stuff is bringing home to me, okay, there's the band element of it, but just keep going.
See
there's this insane kind of tug of war with me that's going on here between, first of all, what was that, like an 8-bar, absolutely glorious choral breakdown that they did there with the harmonies? That was insane. That was a whole separate level of what? And I mean that on an absolute sick level. That was great. Whoever did all those harmonies and arranged that was great. And the tones too. But where my tug of war in this whole thing is where is it overall that the production and the composition is pushing towards? And when I'm marrying this with what I'm seeing and stuff, it seems like with the Skeletons, the whole thing, it's this old school kind of energy of what it is, the darkness and the heaviness of this music is. However, infused with that big, like right now where I just stopped, colorful universe and stuff, but then about 30 seconds ago, it was futuristic, that giant, whatever, monster thing coming in from the future. And to me, it seems like this really suits what I'm feeling in the track. Using extremely progressive, futuristic kind of styles and pushing the limits and what they're doing, as well as still keeping still keeping solid the roots of what, the heaviness of the track is about as far as, metal and stuff. But this is a trip. This is brand new stuff, man. As an experience, this came full circle for me. Remember how I've been sharing this, like, I don't know where I'm feeling, what I want to pull from this in the future, or that last minute and a half of the core essence of the band fully blew through, right? So now we have the bass in there that's just crushing, just soulful, crippling movements and just beautiful dynamics in the playing. Of course, with the lead guitar and everything. I love the staccato infused the staccato style arpeggiation infused with the oh God, why can't I think of the terminology right now? My brain's a sieve. God, I can't think of the word. God, it's starting to happen already. I'll circle back to that for a second. And with the drums and the power, it was all organic and raw. But what was great about that is that in the video, even the skeleton, right, was going through this whole journey of futuristic and stuff and feeling very unfamiliar, which is kind of how I felt when he's turning over and seeing the SKU tags and stuff on the rock and the flower and stuff. and even in the story in the video, the skeleton was kind of off-put. But during that section, that's when the band came into full band. So a lot of the edginess of the hybrid style synth work all disappeared pretty much. The band came in and did what the band does best. Of course, the vocalist was always smashing through the whole thing. But even the way the video closed, kind of felt that I felt that way in listening to the track, and how I wanted to explain it. But and I can't remember. I can't believe that I can't remember. Legato. The fusion between staccato and legato within that solo was badass, and I love listening to that. Perfection in guitar playing and all that sort of stuff is such wonderful things to reach for, as far as being pure, and every pick, every note, every everything is just absolutely pure. But I need a little legato. Some people need more cowbell. I need more legato, and that solo delivered it. Anyhow, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You guys have an unreal weekend, and I'll be back next week with more stuff here on the Decomposer Lounge. All right, see ya.